Blog Talk Radio.
Happy holidays from Business Credit Radio. Good morning to everybody, all of our peers and credit management professionals, finance professionals worldwide. Thank you for joining us this morning on Business Credit Radio. We are the voice for credit and finance professionals worldwide. Thank you. My name is Phil Philbin, and I'm your host for Business Credit Radio. And I want to spend a second here to talk to our callers. Callers, if you're going to call in and you want to talk to our featured speaker today or to myself, we will be taking all Q&A through our chat line, which is open at www.blogtalkradio.com/creditpros. That's blogtalkradio.com/creditpros, P-R-O-S. You'll see the chat room there. Just come on in. Put down who you want to talk to and what you want to say, and I'll be happy to bring you on. I can either identify you by your area code number or by your name, whichever you prefer. Of course, you can remain anonymous if you wish. We would be very happy to have as many people call in as they possibly can, and especially during this holiday season, if you just want to call and say hi or tell us what you think of the show. Today's show, Business Credit Radio, is indeed honored to welcome Mr. J.V. Taberski, known as America's Chief Profit Officer. He is an author, business consultant, and international speaker with 20-plus years of real-world leadership experience across various business functions, including business credit and collections, which is accounts receivable, sales, customer service, operations, process excellence, corporate communications, and training and development. Davey is the author of From Conflict to Cooperation, the insider's guide to a strong credit and sales relationship. In addition, he is the creator of the top-selling entrepreneur operations blueprint system that shows entrepreneurs how to master their time, talents, and systems to create more profit and more freedom. Davey is also the co-author of the international book, The Best Kept Secret, Profit Secret, the executive's guide to transforming a cost center into a profit center. He has presented his proven strategies and techniques to many individuals, companies, and organizations, including Masterlock, Atradius, the Walt Disney Company, Kellogg's, Medtronic, the National Association of Credit Management, Mizuno, Goodyear, Manpower, and Microsoft, just to name a few. His track record of success includes many awards and accomplishments. He's reduced DSO 59%, while revenue increased 50% during the same period. He drove down operating costs as a percent of revenue in excess of 30%. Two-time member of the President's Inner Circle and President's Club, realized double-digit increases in customer delight survey results, recipient of the prestigious CEO Award of Excellence, selected out of 2,000 other employees. So today's discussion is going to be protecting your departmental training budget. Welcome, Davey, from all of us to all of you, and a happy holiday to you.
Thank you, Phil. I am so pumped up to be here with you and your listeners today because
not only am I passionate about this topic, but I've also created a great recipe to ensure that not only do you keep your training and development budget, but also I'll show you ways on this interview today to actually increase your training and development dollars. And before we jump in, Phil, I just want to say one thing about that little intro first there, but I appreciate you running through that. And I want people to know, especially the listeners on the call today, hey, we don't talk about me in terms of all those accomplishments to impress you, but to really impress upon you that when you have the right system, let's call it the right recipe in place, that not only does your company succeed, but you also have some personal benefits as well by having the right system in place. There was one more I wanted to mention in there, that I was actually the employee satisfaction level I was in one of my vice president roles was 93%, which was one of the highest in the company. And if you follow SHRM, the Society of Human Resource Management, the average is about 83%. So one of the things I want to encourage our listeners right out of the gate is to do is make sure that you have the right system in place, and don't let senior management or the owner of your company start stripping away parts of your recipe that ensure those kind of numbers and that kind of success.
Oh, that's very good, Davey. Outstanding. In this interview, to all the people that are here listening, we're going to learn, first of all, we're going to start off with the 3 myths you've been led to believe about your training and development budget, and how to dispel those myths. How does that go, Davey?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, as I travel, whether I'm talking to entrepreneurs or working with small business owners one-on-one, or even with large corporations, like you mentioned in the introduction, there's 3 myths that seem to come up. And let me just knock those out of the way right now and let's dispel those. The first one is, here's the one I hear a lot. Senior management or the owner of your company usually have this to say: hey, there are no dollars available for training and development. It's too expensive. Let me tell you, folks, there's always dollars available for training and development if you know the right way to go ask for them. Myth number 2, Phil, this is another big one. We don't have time to send you to training, in other words, to a conference or a seminar. We just don't have time to do that, which leads to the 3rd myth, which is, hey, we don't have time to change our business right now because we're too busy running our business. So those are the 3 big myths that I hear as I travel and work with my clients one-on-one, and even when I do my speaking engagements. Those are the ones that seem to rise to the top. And really, the interview today is going to help dispel those myths and give your listeners some real strategies, some real techniques to not have to deal with those myths anymore moving forward.
Well, Davey, I got to tell you,
we hope you enjoyed this edited version from one of our episodes on Business Credit Radio. You can hear the whole volume of this episode by going to www.blogtalkradio.com/creditpros. I'm Phil Philbin, the talk show host for Business Credit Radio, and we'll leave the phone lines open for you.